Hello there. You know, I woke up today. I went and had a breakfast consisting of 1 cup of water. I looked at my phone, sat down on my computer, and then it occurred to me. It's been half a decade. Today, it has been 5 years since the channel started. 5 years since VR Chat Oven Bust Kermit Spiderham. 5 years of mostly consistently making videos. I'm nowhere near burnt out. I want to do more, actually, the opposite. I barely have that kind of time, but I want to. And if you don't know what is this? What update video? Update? What? If you don't know what this is, if you're new here, on this day, 24th of January, essentially the anniversary of me doing YouTube. I was about to say of the channel, but the channel changed. Anyways, I make an update video talking about the year and, you know, future plans. It is also me having an excuse to put some gameplay footage that would otherwise never make it into a video in the background. This time we got that one time Andrew and I played the old Battlefront 2 game where I bullied him as Obi-Wan, so enjoy that.
Come here. Come back.
What?
Where did you go? There. Get him. You bastard. No. Oh my god.
Psst, hey, you like ducks? We got big ducks, small ducks, gamer ducks, piss ducks, ducks, all you could want. You want them? We got them. Now everyone who's a channel member can pick one of these ducks in the stream waiting screen and name them. You can own your very own duck. It's like drugs, but better because they crack. Like that guy just said, I finally did the duck thing that I've been talking about on like streams and stuff for a while. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, on live streams, in this, you know, starting stream soon page and also on the BRB page screen, I most of the time pull up Placid Plastic Duck Simulator so I can have this almost like a screensaver, you know? And in this game, you can do this and name the ducks and the name will pop up on top of the duck. So my idea was to add another like perk to channel members. I would make it so that the members could pick a duck and then name it, and that would show up on the stream whenever, you know, it's on that screen. And now recently I finally managed to like actually set up a system for that with Ender. So now if you're a channel member, you can go to this little information thing right here and you'll find the link in there which will lead you to this duck list. You can see the images of all the ducks, details, who owns which one, and what name that they gave them. And at the top of this you'll find a link to this Google form where you could put your username, your YouTube username, so I know who's sending this. Then you just go on right here. Out of all these available ducks, you pick whichever one tickled your fancy. Then you go and give it a name of your choosing, or you can just leave this area blank and I'll use your YouTube username if you want to put your own name on the duck. There's also this anonymous option, and this is just about this duck list from before. If you pick the anonymous option, the owner section here will show up as anonymous instead of your name. I don't know how logical that adding that option was, because, you know, if you do that and then you show up in chat going, oh hey, that's my duck, it kind of makes it redundant. So I don't know, it might not be a useful option, but I put it there because I was like, oh, I might as well. Otherwise you can just say, oh, just put my username as the person who owns this duck. But yeah, and once you do that, this will show up on my end. I'll see that and I'll put it in the game. You'll see it on the list. Bada bing, bada boom, you have duck. Another member thing that has had a bit of an update is that YouTube changed their system, which means now I can set scheduled videos to be member only. What that means is once I finish a video, put it up on YouTube and schedule it to, you know, come out on a certain time, the moment I schedule it, it will be available for members before it, you know, goes public. So early access whenever it's scheduled. And yeah, other than that, you know, the usual stuff, the emotes and the Discord role and whatever. Alright, cool. Membership update done. Moving on. Hey guys, you heard this little game, little indie game called Subnautica? Yeah, I hear it's pretty good. I also hear that I had drawn these 3 fan concepts years ago, You can pause if you wanna take a bigger look at them. I also hear that this one in particular has been doing the rounds all these years, basically just giving me notifications left and right wherever I may have posted them. To the point where, a while back, this YouTuber reached out to me and then asked if him and his team could implement the silence into their mod, Call of the Void. And recently, the first part of that mod came out, and guess what creature is in that part of the mod? That's right, ducks. That's right, the silence. So now my old fan art drawing became something that's actually in the game, and I can't wait to try it out, meet my boy face to face, and obviously that will be a video soon. In that video I'll go into more, detail on all this stuff, the silence, the story of it, and blah 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 blah. So I'm cutting this short here, but I just want to mention that if you're interested in checking out the mod, or if you knew the mod from beforehand and you might be like, what the fuck? You drew that? And yep, hello, hi, it was me. People in Discord were actually like that. Like, that was you who drew that? And that kind of blew my mind. I didn't know the fan art was like that big, small world. But yeah, look forward to that video. It'll be as soon as I can. It was actually supposed to be like a week or two ago, but that was exactly the time when I got sick. So I'll try to do it as soon as possible. Speaking of future plans, and this is not a plan set in stone at all, but I've been thinking, since I'm doing an announcement, right? Might as well use this opportunity to maybe announce another 12-hour live stream like last year. Last time it was to celebrate the channel monetization stuff being done. I don't know, my visa interview is soon. Let's say I'm celebrating that being done, or 5k subs is soon. A preemptive 5k celebration stream, perhaps? I don't know. Either way, I might do another 12-hour just cuz. And I don't know if or when I will. Possibly maybe 2nd or 3rd of February, or maybe I will want to wait until it's actually, 5k. Either way, if you're interested in joining, keep an eye out on the Discord or on the community tab here on YouTube. And once any plans solidify, I'll let you guys know there. Structure wise, it would be similar to last time where, single player games exist, multiplayer exists, depends on who's there. You guys get to vote on what the next game we play is. The main difference is instead of a you laugh, you lose, I want to do more interactive stuff. So maybe, I don't know, maybe at a set time there could be a Jackbox part where you guys can join, or at another set part there could be, I could make like a throwaway one-time Minecraft server, either just survival or something in it that you guys can join in as well. I also had the idea, well, I didn't have the idea, Pyro joked about the idea of making the whole donate to increase the stream time thing, and I feel like that would be terrible for my health. So I don't know about that, but that's an option. Maybe there could be like a maximum time cap. I don't know. I'm just juggling ideas around in my head. If you can tell, I'm still at that stage. Let me know what you think about all of these in the comments, as well as if you have any other ideas. But yeah, that's something that could maybe possibly perhaps happen. Again, I will let you know either on Discord or on the community tab. Speaking of the Minecraft thing, I've also had the idea of setting up an actual, permanent hosted Minecraft server. But obviously that's a lot of time and effort and setting up all the plugins and stuff, and also money to host the server. And I feel like if I go all in right now, there'll be 5-6 people on that server, so it might be a bit too early for something like that. But maybe, like I said, there could be those one-off event things where I just make a free temporary server. Or I could set up a free Eternal server where I don't know if there's a limit that Eternus gives on how long the server can be up. What I know is that if there's nobody in the server for 5 minutes, it turns itself off and I have to manually turn it back on. So I could set up a server like that where if it does turn off, you have to message me on Discord to go turn it on again. A super janky, super not proper, but still it's sometimes up and you can go play survival or something with basic, chunk claiming and spawn building, super janky, just to to test the waters out. The more I'm talking about this, the more I'm convincing myself to do it, like a test server. But again, as with the previous thing, let me know what you think of the single event server idea, of the janky, dumb server idea, and just in general, you know, let me know what you think. But yeah, like last year, if I remember correctly, let me end this by talking about future games and stuff, like to record and or to stream. Before that, let me preface this by saying what happened with Steam, because if you don't know, due to economy shenanigans, Steam removed my country's currency, like the regional pricing, which means now every Steam game price is in the US dollar price for me, which means everything suddenly got way more expensive on Steam. So before that happened, I think I'm back in November, what I did for a few months was just sort of scour my wish list and other games on Steam and basically sort of buy everything I could possibly maybe want to play at some point. So suddenly I had like 100, 200 more games in my library, which was interesting. So I have a lot of options for recording and for streams. Obviously not every single one of them is, but you know. But in terms of specific plans, when it comes to single player games, people in the Livestream chat have been talking about how I should play Dredge, and I remember the consensus was it should probably be a video thing, not a live stream. So if I'm thinking of doing a single player series, it would probably be Dredge. There's also Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 whenever that's supposed to come out. I know somebody asked me about that recently. Obviously Grounded is still going on. It took a bit of a break because of all the like desktop uploading and stuff, but last thing I did on Grounded was clear out all the collectibles and everything in the areas that we've been in, and I was just like collecting gold cards, and then this happened. I don't know how, but the second after I took the screenshots, I saved the game and left, just so that next time when we all join, we can come back to that, possibly, if it doesn't despawn. So that means until we set up a session and play again, I can't go back in the game. So I'm saying all this to say, we need to set up a session, and once we do, the series will continue. Also, Raft has been in a break because of, you know, us getting to the point where, like, I knew everything up to the end of Tangaroa, where we are, and nobody in the group knows what's in the game after that. So from this point on, everything in Raft is new stuff, so I thought that was a good time to give a break because the series were kind of getting out of control. But that will also probably start soon. I would guess maybe February-ish. February, March or so, I don't know. That's not a set plan, but that's my hope. Obviously, I've been uploading a lot of Lethal Company. You would think it's because it's a big thing right now, and that's part of the reason, but also, you know, it's just genuinely a fun game. But the reason there's so many of those uploads is because it's having the Phasmophobia effect, and I'm trying to avoid it, which is having just tons of footage and not being able to catch up to it. That's why the recent video, 39 minutes or so I think it was supposed to be 2 separate videos actually. Like before we go to end, I was supposed to split the video in 2, but I thought I can't afford to do that. I have to speed through these sessions, otherwise I'll never catch up to like the more recent footage. Like I haven't even uploaded anything modded or anything with the new mask creatures, you know? If you've been following the streams, you know that I have played those. So that's why I'm uploading so much Lethal, mostly, is because I have so much footage. Same goes for modded Minecraft whenever, because that also kind of took a break because of the best of stuff. It's still slowly coming back. So those 2 are gonna be heavy uploads because there's so much footage, I need to catch up to them. Other than that, there's, you know, other general plans. Little Nightmares 3, for example, when that comes out, I wish to drag Clover in there. Speaking of Clover, we've been planning to do like a Don't Start Together series. I don't know when that would be, but that's an idea up in the air. Because we played like a whole-ish series and a little bit as well, but that was just in our free time. So as a series, I think it would be fun. I've had a lot of games just in the backlog. Actually, I just realized, when I was sick a few weeks ago, I just sat down and made like a tier list of all video games, or like 1,000+ video games on Tier Maker. I don't know why, but I did it. And I'm not gonna show it because I don't want people going like, oh, why is that up there? Why is that down there? But I will show the last part, which is like possible future games. Here it is. Now it's also ordered left to right, top to bottom, from like most to least likely to play soon. Very roughly though, because I also put all the franchises together, so it doesn't make sense, but it's roughly order than possibility of playing. This isn't everything, by the way. I just mentioned Little Nightmares 3. Obviously it's not there, so this is just all the stuff that were in the list. That's a good indication of what's in my head to play for the future, but not a complete indication. Which, as you can see, God of War is at the start. I wanted to stream that last year. Clearly, something went wrong with those plans, so I want to hopefully do it this year. So whenever I think of starting a new stream series, that will be it, followed by probably Stray. There's also other games that haven't come out that I do want to play, like Rotwood. I played the playtest, it was fun. The new Deep Rock game, the Rogue One, whatever, not Rogue One, Rogue something, I don't remember the name. There's a bunch of games I want to play, okay? In that list you can see there's a lot of FromSoft games, since I played Elden Ring. I also, speaking of Elden Ring, I want to do like a randomizer stream, like maybe a whole playthrough with a randomizer. Because it'd be fun to go into like Margit's house and just see, I don't know, fucking Rykard or something. Now you understand what I mean by there's so much more I want to do, but I cannot find the time between work and all this visa stuff, and especially my PhD stuff. But yeah, like I said, keep an eye out on the Discord, on the community tab for the live stream thing. Also keep an eye out for that Subnautica video. Let me know what you think about the 12-hour stream ideas that I talked about and the Minecraft server ideas I talked about. But yeah, I think that's a good wrap up. Long story short, there's a bunch of plans. I want to do more plans. Feel like I'm not doing enough, you know, but I also have a hard time finding ideas / time to do enough, but getting there. But yeah, with that being said, it's been a pretty good year, and, you know, see you next time for another year of shenanigans. And also ducks.